Viewers, I think a lot of us here just waiting for this interview. We got lost in the rocking of this song, right? So welcome back to our viewers here on Youth Wednesdays on Tobago Updates. I think when I mentioned the rundown this morning, there was this excitement that built in your soul when you heard that Adanna would be here this morning. And she, of course, is. You know, that introduction to that song. I mean, you all might have been singing, but believe you me, she was singing as well. Right? So we are all happy, and I am joining everyone in this excitement in introducing you to Miss Adanna. She was, well, I mean, I know a lot of us know her as Princess Adanna, but she has recently, I wouldn't say recently, but in some years, she has gained a princess of her own. So she has taken on her actual name, Adanna, and given that princess title to her little princess. Yes. Right? So let's welcome Miss Adanna here this morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. There are 2 princesses now. Yes, I have a 13-year-old and a 3-year-old.
Oh,
yes, so thank you for having me.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning, Adanna. Good morning. All right. So, you know, we want to know a little bit about Adanna. What do we think that we don't know about Adanna? Because let me tell you, there was a battle before the show started, you know, who was saying, you know, she doesn't carry princess. No, she's Adanna. You know, so she's here. She clarified that for us. But I wanted to, you know, share a little bit about herself. Tell us about your profession. You are, of course, well, we know you as a woman. Yes, but what about yourself you want to tell us about this morning?
You know, many persons know me as the recording artist, of course, radio personality. It's been well over 15 years since I've been a radio announcer, and 21 years in the industry of reggae, soca, soul. Apart from that, I am a mom. Persons don't know. Persons usually meet me and ask, Adanna, how do you do it? How do you get on stage? Do you get nervous? Yes, I'm nervous all the time. I'm somewhat of an introvert. But, you know, because of my passion and because of my job, I kind of have to really psych myself up to go out there, get on stage, and to face the audience and be brave. But usually I'm very timid, very reserved, and I'd rather be behind the scenes, but I love what I do nonetheless. Yeah.
Okay, wow. I'm actually in shock that
a lot of people are. A lot of persons
there is no horrible at all.
performance
that you have ever given. Everything is always full of vibe. You know,
and it's giving, you know, I accustomed doing this. I'm like
nervous.
Listen,
I have to psych myself up. There are times I'm backstage and I'm pasting back. My friends would tell you, and they have to be like, Adanna, settle down, relax. You know, so the nerves is always there.
Wow.
So, but you know, in good faith, I always get on stage and deliver and do what I have to do.
Yes.
Okay, so I know you're saying that this is your passion, but my question is, what inspired you to get into this field of entertainment? Especially with the fact that it is male-dominated.
It's male-dominated, one. I always envisioned myself as a child because I grew up around a family of singers. We would sing a lot at home. In church, my mom and my dad were both ordained ministers in the church, so we would sing all the time. Never mind, I'm the last child, and my elder siblings used to be like, hush. But we see who turned out to be the singer, right? So I always dreamed, and this is as real as I can get. I remember I was asleep, and I'm dreaming that I'm on stage facing a sea of people, and just this mic stand in front of me. And I was singing. And that is when I knew, and this was at a tender age, I believe between 3 and 5, I believe that this is what I was born to do. Heading into secondary school, I joined the drama group Theatre Arts. I was smart at the time. At this one summer camp, he heard me humming along the hallways. I always used to be humming, always singing something. And he was like, you know, you have a beautiful voice. And he gave me my very first song. It was a calypso, Too Many Crime in This Country. And I went on to win a number of competitions with that. And that is what propelled my career in music.
Right. So you just mentioned So Smart there. I had no idea, you know, big up So
Smart
this morning. You know, very great musician, and it's really nice to hear that he helped one of our own.
Yes.
You know, I mean, everybody loves Adanna songs. I don't know about you.
I don't know about you.
Yeah. Right?
Thank
you mentioned that, you know, sometimes you have to psych yourself up to get on stage.
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges that you would face as an entertainer in the field itself, and of course when you're going to perform?
You know, I think I'm at the stage where I no longer like to speak of the challenges.
Right.
But I believe that it's something that needs to be said. I am coming into entertainment because I'm of the darker hue and I don't fit the aesthetic or what persons deem as frontline artists. I had to fight a lot for people to accept me. I even had to fight to accept myself. You know, apart from that, being a woman in the business, being it's a male dominated industry, you always have to prove yourself a little bit more. You know, you always have to perform extra. You always have to dress a particular way, speak a particular way, interact a particular way. So those were some of the challenges I met in this business, but none that I couldn't overcome.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I think need I say, I'm going to be very frank and blunt with this. Somebody who still thinks that because of the color of your skin,
yes.
you shouldn't be on the front line of
Or it
entertainment.
determines your future.
Or it determines your future.
career.
You are backward.
Yeah,
Okay?
I think we have moved away somewhat from that. We see the melanin movement,
Yes.
we see the black beauty movement and all of that. I'm really happy that we are moving away from it. There's still some stereotyping, there's still some boxing in, but you know, everything happens over time, so I'm happy with the progress we're making over time.
Right. I am actually happy for you because I mean the challenges that you have overcome to the point where you don't even see them as challenges anymore. You are doing great.
Thank you.
Let me just put that in there and to all the
How would we live if
if
she
Adanna,
didn't?
Yes.
Oh my word.
like how could you do that? Yeah. So you know, I'm really happy that there was a point of overcoming, and now you are at a point where you could just say, you know, I'm
Comfortable
Adanna.
in my skin.
Yeah, I'm
Love the skin
Adanna.
I'm
Time to go on stage. My music speaks to me. My personality speaks to me. Very great person.
Yes.
You hear it everywhere. You know, I mean, you know, you are now an example of the fact that melanated women do things too.
And
you
I
know?
think too that your character, the person you are, should speak more about you than your physical, you know. I take pride in always being a courteous person, very respectful. Anyone in my circle could tell you Adanna is the most caring person you'd ever meet, you know, very selfless. So I believe my character, it speaks for itself.
You know, sometimes they tell you that you shouldn't meet your heroes. Because sometimes, like, you know, they're this type of person on TV, and then when you meet them in person, it's like
too
this big
different.
disappointment.
Listen to me, that has been a challenge everywhere, because persons would see me in the streets and be like, wow, you're totally different from what we see on stage. I'm like, I'm just me.
Yeah.
Ordinary Adanna.
Right. You know, I'm happy to hear that.
Yes.
So could I ask, like, I'm being a little bit nosy here, but
Sure.
what is a typical day life? What is a regular day?
Let me
life?
tell you what my day is like. I cannot remember my days before being a mom.
Right.
So I wake up at 4 a.m. I get breakfast and lunch prepared for the kids. I rush because usually we're late, as you can see. Drop them off to school, and then I go to work. I am also pursuing my degree. So while I'm at work, I'm trying to get my assignments done. It's assignment season. When I come home from work, I take care of the kids. I attend classes. I try to go to the gym. And then somewhere between that, I'm interacting with my manager for music business. Because I do have an EP, soon launching a reggae EP. So we're working on that at the moment.
you know, I think that, you know, is our station the first station you've mentioned?
First station, I was not going to say it, but
We lucky.
reggae EP is coming soon, and you can look forward to some favorites being re-recorded and re-released as well.
Of course, right? You know, we can't leave out the favorites, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that, you know, you heard it here first at Tobago Update Studio.
Specifically
Exclusive.
Wednesday, the youth Wednesdays.
Specifically Wednesday,
Yeah.
Youth Wednesdays. You know, youths are shining out. Adanna is a youth herself, and I'm happy that, you know, she mentioned that on our program here this morning.
Definitely.
It's a pleasure, guys. It's a
Yes.
pleasure.
So, what keeps you motivated? Because, I mean, it's a lot.
It is,
You
yeah.
said that, you know, there is back-to-back routining. So you go from dropping off the kids, then you go into, should I go to gym? Should I focus on my degree at this point? I need to get to work on time.
Yeah.
You know, so what keeps you motivated? What keeps you going?
You know, self-motivation is the key for me. You know, if I can't be motivated in myself, then who else?
Right.
You know, the external entities, they are secondary too. You know, my kids really enjoy seeing mommy perform, seeing her in her element. They too are my inspiration. And just the fans, the persons, the well-wishers who always come into my DM. Like, for the past couple of weeks, I've been having persons coming in, Adanna, don't stop. Adanna, we miss you, we love your music and stuff like that. So my fans, they're also my motivation. But I will say that if I did not love doing this, I would not be doing it today.
Very true.
So my drive and my passion and my love for this is what keeps me going as well.
Right. I think, I join people in saying that, when you don't love what you're doing, every day will seem like
It's
work.
It's
But I'm happy to hear that there is a passion in entertainment for you.
Yes.
That this is not just a job, but this is, a way of how I want to live.
I've never done, like, persons are shocked when I say I've never done anything else. From school, from the age 15 till now, all I've done is entertainment. All I've done is music. So I don't know any other way to do anything else.
So we look forward to hearing more of Adanna. She just highlighted that reggae EP that's coming up.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're waiting as viewers here on Youth Wednesdays, or viewers that normally view us on our varying platforms. We're waiting for that special launch. That Tobago Updates has been invited to first.
Y'all will be at the launch, I promise. It's going to be big. It's going to be nice.
All right. So we look forward to hearing more of Adanna. Adanna, thank you so much for being with us here on Youth Wednesdays on Tobago Updates. It's always a pleasure having, one of our own gracing our screens.
Definitely.
Yeah. So as we continue on, Adanna, I'm asking you to do that special thing I asked about earlier.
You did.
Yes. So let me hear it from you.
Share the life, share the life. Won't you share the life?
Thank you so much. I don't know how much better that could have been sung.
Share the life, guys.
Share the life.
Yes.
Share the life. Share the
the
life.
life.
We'll be right back.